Well, good morning from the lodge on a nice frosty morning. Really brisk morning. Luckily no wind, so it's keeping that chill factor down a bit. But lovely and sunny, blue skies. Not a lot about. Parakeets I've just noticed flying above me, but yeah, it's quite a nice day being on the lodge. So yeah, I haven't seen a great deal this morning. There's plenty about if you can find the little blighters. Sit up there singing, but they're right up in the tops of the trees. Just can't seem to find them. So yeah, so let's pick you up. So yeah, as I say, lovely morning out here this morning. Chilly. Yeah. Time for thermals. I should have put my thermal trousers on, and I haven't. But never mind. We'll get over it, no doubt. I've got one black eye. Oh, that's nasty. I was looking in the sun. I'll turn around to the sun. The other one might go black as well. There we go. Reactor light. Oh no, it's not. What's it called? Transitions now, isn't it? In the glasses that do that. So yeah, let's walk on a little bit and see what we can find. I'll turn you around. Okay. Right. Oh, hold tight. There we are. So yeah, we're just down where they pollarded all the poplars down here, down by the sluice. So not going to walk much further today, as I've got a bit of a short day today. So yeah, it's probably really sunny in your lens because you're right into the sun. I forgot about that. Should be alright. Looks alright at the back anyway. Not glared out. So yeah. Ooh. See what we got. Well, actually, there's a thing. Well, I shall pop you above the parapet. Look at that. A frozen lake. Eh? By heck. It's not very hard, I shouldn't think. It's not very, I don't think it was a very hard frost. So yeah. Should we wander back? Yeah. Let's wander on a little bit further. I'll make my mind up in a minute. We'll go over the bridge and see what's about. There we go. View from the top of the bridge. And the sewerage works. Lovely. Back round to the reserve. Yeah. There you go. Not a lot happening by the sound of it. So yeah, I think I just might wander back to the clubhouse where it's a little bit warmer. Yes, definitely. Actually, there is a little bit of breeze getting up. Yeah, that's going to knock the temperature down something rotten, isn't it? So yeah, right. Oh. Huh. So, what have I been photographing this morning? Well, it's the usual old subjects, isn't it? Great tits, blue tits, robins. Just had a very nice thrush. At least I think it was a thrush. It looked like a thrush to me. Might have been a song thrush, I'm not too sure. So I look it up. So yeah. But as you can see from my shadow. It's quite really sunny, lovely. Can't get over that. Yes. So how is the sewerage coming along, or the repairs? Very slowly, I'm afraid. It's taken a lot longer than we anticipated. They should have been back on the reserve site doing it now, but they haven't. They haven't got that far. So it's out of our hands, isn't it? You know, it's just suck it and see, as they say. Not advisable to suck sewerage though. No, don't do that one. No. But I get there. Gradually, it will get there. What was that? Flew across in front of me. I think it was probably a robin. We do have a lot of robins around here. So there's a tree come down there. Thames waterside, that's alright. What else is happening on the reserve? Well, the work party's been outside the rotunda and cleared a lot of the reeds and willow car out there to give you a little better view. And I'm not sure if that was a sparrowhawk. Oh, we know we've got them around here. But as you hear, it's gone very quiet. Well, except for the magpies having an argument. But yes, it's been gone very quiet. So I think that probably was a sparrowhawk went through. Just put all the little birds down. What was I saying? Yes, cleared outside the rotunda and around there. They've had to do a bit of maintenance around the back. And the other big news is that, well, we will be getting a new clubhouse roof fitted. After the storms earlier this year, it blew a couple of the panels off and it was patched up, but it's been leaking over that last heavy rain we had. We had water dripping in. So hopefully, I don't know if it's going to be done before Christmas or after Christmas. We're just waiting for the contractors to contact us and tell us when they're going to do it. The downside, the clubhouse will be shut, so that means the reserve will be shut. Hopefully for a very short period whilst they do it. Again, we can't do anything about it. It's health and safety, and they don't want people walking about when they're removing roofs and things. We don't want any accidents, so I'm afraid the reserve will be closed, possibly for a week, might be shorter, we hope. It shouldn't take them long to do it. Once they start. So yeah, it will be notified. It will be on the Facebook forum. It will be on the website. We shall try and contact everybody that we can to say that it's going to be closed. And obviously there will be a big notice on the front to tell you. So sorry for any inconvenience that's going to cause, but it's a much needed renovation to the roof. It really is. It really is bad, that roof, and should have been done probably I don't know, 10 years ago. But you know what it's like. That's all right. And luckily, we're not paying for it. That's the good thing. Thames Water are paying for it. So we don't mind that one little bit. So that's the good bit, isn't it? That we haven't got to pay for it. So I like that. So yeah, and the fences are being repaired as well. That's the other bit of news. The fence that members don't see round the back where the trees fell on it, that's being done, and the one opposite the car park has been temporary fixed, and they'll be coming back to finish that off. Hopefully this week, maybe next week, but that won't inconvenience any members at all. That's far away. Right, we're back at the door, so we'll go in. Hopefully it's on the catch. Oh yes, look at that. Oh, I say it's a bit warmer in here. It really is. So we'll go in there, shall we? Let's go in here. I can put that down. Oh, that camera gets heavy after a while. Flip up the flap. Excuse me if you're going to go all wobbly. There we are. You can sit and have a look out there for a minute. Stay there. I think that's it's not going to work. Not got it on a very good tripod this morning. Stay. Just take my gloves off for a minute. Oh, there we go. And unzip the coat. I'm wearing two coats, it's all right. You need it out there this morning, I'll tell you. Oh, there we go. Oh, cold fingers, even with gloves on. Well, as you can see, there's not a lot happening out here this morning. Whoops. You nearly went then. You can't see very much with this little camera. It doesn't do very good. Whoops, gone the wrong way. Settle down, there we go. But it's gone very quiet here. So that really does tell me there is a sparrowhawk about somewhere. You could hear there's actually an alarm call going off somewhere. It might be up there above us somewhere. Oh, there's a couple of great tits coming in. So, well, they're back anyway. It doesn't take them long to come back, does it? So, go across the lake. As you can see, there's not a lot out on that lake today. Or here, look. This is the feeder on the other side. But out on the lake, well, I think there's a few. Oh, it's a couple of tufted. Oh dear, yeah, let's get excited. There's two tufted. Well, they both just dived. Okay. So yeah. So there you go. There's a little update from the reserve. And if I do get any decent pictures, I will put them up. And you can see what's happening. It's quiet. It's that time of year though, isn't it? Let's be honest. It really is. It is that time of year where there is very quiet. A lot of little birds about, but nothing too spectacular. I do believe we've had siskin in, and I did see a small flock of fieldfare go over. Oh, that was a week ago now, I think. So They are about, but as on the reserve, quiet. When I was up the other end on Monday, up at the Shell Hide, and it was quiet up there. So, but we've got quite a few chaffinch about here this morning. I've just noticed there's another one. I had about 4 over this side earlier. So yeah, but they're still absent. Oh, there's a little grebe going across the lake. Woohoo! Don't get excited now. Might have to get the camera out in a minute. Anyway, I'll put some pictures up if I do get something worth watching or looking at. And thanks for watching, and don't forget, subscribe, like, ring the little bell, and you'll know my next one. And just as an apology, I do know there's been quite a few line dancing videos been going up, but I do that for a colleague, a friend, who asked me to do it, so I do it. And I might as well put them up on my YouTube channel as start a new one up just for that. I did think about that, but I think it's just might as well put them up on my one, and you can sort through them and miss those ones out if you don't like that sort of thing. Some of it's reasonable good. I've done a couple of artists singing I've put up there, so hopefully I'm getting better with the audio and that, because I'm using different audio. I record it actually onto a recorder now, and sync it in DaVinci Resolve with the main audio, and it does an absolutely fantastic job of it. Especially when the artists are on stage singing. I know this is off track from birding and all that for the minute, but that they by using a recorder plugged into his mixer, I can get pure audio from them. So it's the backing track and him singing or her singing, whichever it is, and I can then, as I say, sync that in post in DaVinci Resolve by just a couple of pushes on a button, and it does it for me, which is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, so when I'm sitting here waffling like this, and I've had the recorder on before I started waffling, I can just sync it up and it'll just do it automatically, which is absolutely great, as long as I remember to turn the recorder on. Yes, there's a lesson learned. Oh, there's a nice chaffinch just come in. I think it's a chaffinch, looks like it. With the bright out there, and I'm sitting here, and it's a bit, oh, yes, I think it is. So, and again, as I said, thanks for watching, and I'll stop waffling, and you can see some pictures, hopefully. So, they should be at the end. And ta-da for now.